Okay, I have an adulterated bowl of minestrone in front of myself. The reason it is adulterated is because it is not prepared according to the package instructions only. I have here the first bag of minestrone mix that was given to myself with the first delivery of food from a supermarket. I have in this bowl a, a package prepared of the same company's minestrone, Bear Creek Country Kitchen mix of minestrone, but that bag I already threw away. This is some leftovers from yesterday, the bag I threw away. And what's wrong with it is I had to save it as concentrate, and then I lost that the soup mix was mixed in with two halves of the soup preparation. So this is the second half, and it is missing the broth from yesterday. I used all the broth yesterday, and it was maybe a little too strong. And this was, when I reconstituted it into be more soupy, it was not seasoned enough. So what I did was I opened a bag of chicken flavor Maruchan ramen noodles soup, and I removed the seasoning packet, which is chicken, not beef. This is chicken. This ingredients list says beef stock, chicken fat. That's what I see immediately. Beef stock and chicken fat. I can hold it up, but I'm not sure if you can see it because of the light and because it's illegal. So, what I'm going to say about this is once I had the this open, um, I have the noodles are exposed to the air, and they are also measured to be with the flavoring packet. So I decided not to waste the whole cake of noodles. I broke it in half and put half in there, and this is the other half. But all the packet of seasoning, chicken soup mix seasoning is in there. This is the bottle of water I used to reconstitute the soup. And I tasted it, and it was not strong enough taste of minestrone, so that's why I added the flavor packet. But I still have more water in here. So I can just pour it in and mix it up. And that's what's wrong with what you are. You make those kind of threats when you take appointed money away from myself. And you think that it's of zero consequence to you ever. Ever. Because I know you don't know who I am unless you do, because it's not going your way. Okay, this is some of the ramen. That's some of this. And it's mixed in with minestrone, which is the rest of it. But there's something different about this minestrone. Okay, this you can see is right there on the package. This is there. But there is something different in here. That's broken. What about this one? Is it broke? It's broken. It's a bow tie pasta that's a little broken right here. Ah, let me try and get it. Okay, it's in this spoon, but it's right there, half. Let me see if I can find a whole one. Is this a whole one? Yeah, okay. That's a whole one. It doesn't really want to be mixed with these, so that's why I'm going to just do this once. I'm not going to do this again, even though I have another minestrone soup mix here, and I can eat. The taste of it is good, but I don't have it cooked in one pot. It needs to be done in one pot. So that might sit on the shelf for a while, or I might prepare it, I don't know, another day soon. The color here of the soup broth, that looks like what it looked like when I made it yesterday and stored it in the fridge overnight. But I added some of this chicken soup mix, and it didn't really change the appearance of the broth looking like this. To me, it's roughly the same. And then this looks like it has red, like it could be more tomato in there, but I don't see it. Is there tomato in there? Because I don't really see it this way here. I don't see it here. So that's how I can cook and eat this for myself. But you're watching this by internet, so you're seeing it through the camera, and it's not really like I would advertise for Bear Creek kitchens, country kitchens. If they had a television ad, this is not presentable to the public about Bear Creek kitchens, that I would promote it, that you would see it, that it is what it is. It's not. This is adulterated. It has the Maruchan soup base in here and the Maruchan ramen noodles in here. And maybe I won't eat the whole thing, or I will, but I don't think you understand what you have done to myself as God, because I also don't cook this way. I am the chef, and I don't make food out of stock. I just make food for myself, like it appears, because I am myself and I can eat it. But I don't do that around you because you threaten to take the food away from me. And it's more than that. I don't have leverage on the food that way because I am myself an adulterated body. I am the male Godhead, male from your point of view. I'm the Godhead with the feminine genitals of feminine Godhead in heaven on myself. And I don't have that. I would make food for myself. I don't have an order to do that. I am not in order to do that. So I eat out of the stock because I was served. And then some people sat down and ate food at the same time as myself, that they were just going to make a family out of knowing me. And I did not say that with myself, and I ate the first food in my house because it's my house. I know that. I ate the first food in my house alone, and I did not make any such statement or threat or invitation to somebody who's not myself in the house to sit down and eat and say the impossible word family. That's impossible. That doesn't come out of my mouth because I don't have a life that way. Nope. And you just made me pay for that. I have a family and I don't have a life that way. I have to kill the creation myself, no matter what. And you keep giving me the bad news that I am myself and I'm not yourself, and I am myself and I'm not yourself, and I'm not every one of you, each one of you, one at a time, and I'm not all of you all together, and I am myself and I'm not yourself, and I am myself and I'm not yourself. And I am supposed to be that threat to you. You're not supposed to eat the public food supply, which is really what you owed God, and you eat it. That would be like going to the bank and taking the money out of the bank, and they keep all the totals the same in the computer. Do you go to the bank and when you withdraw money, they keep the balance in the computer the same? No, right? But that's what you did to the food supply. You're wrong to me that way. The food was really just there for you to pay it out, because I am myself. I eat a small part of it, and not even a part compared to all that there was in view. And you're not supposed to eat it at all. You're supposed to be homeless and go to jails and prisons. Do you know how to be disappointed in yourself? No, you know how to be disappointed in me. Do you look with your eyes at the camera's appearance on your screen and you're disappointed in me because I'm not yourself? Yeah, I'm not disappointed in you because I can't see you. Don't you get that about the screens, internet, television? What about the jumbo screens at the arenas, like T-Mobile Arena? If they have a jumbo screen, or if you watch an NBA basketball game, they have jumbo screens. I don't know how to give you the bad news that you are yourself, because you keep giving me the bad news that I am myself. And I really think that's about to end, because I am none higher than me, deceased, and there is no bad news about it. I am the point from which you would say something is good or bad. It's from my point of view if it's good or bad. It's not from your point of view if it's good or bad. You're going to stop saying the word I and the pronoun I. You're going to stop saying I. You're going to stop saying you. And when you stop speaking English, you're going to just be stuck with what you are, because you don't speak English as due. You are due homeless, and you don't have anything to say if you're homeless. You don't have a property in dispute to talk about when you're homeless. Well, okay. It tastes the minestrone base. It's a little salty, so I added some water. But I'm not going to do this again. Adulterate a bowl of soup so that I can be at the camera with you. I'm going to leave alive very soon, and be elsewheres where I don't require the food. I'm supposed to eat it happy anyway in the afterlife, but it's not happy someplace. I'm happy here because God is doing things for me above myself. But I'm not happy elsewhere because it was a low life form, and I'm angry that I had to live and shut down all of creation with myself. I'm not allowed in alive because I do that. And I did it this time as a feminine. God had genitals, and I'm not the female only. It's the females creating the feminine genitals, and the Godhead doesn't have any genitals in the threatening. It's just like it's present that the body's being formed out of the Godhead, and the female genitals come from the creator of itself. And I don't have another way to say this. I just don't know you.